Today's reading is titled The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind by William Kamkwamba and Bryan Miller, and pictures by Elizabeth Zunon. The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. In a small village in Malawi where people had no money for lights, nightfall came quickly and hurried poor farmers to bed. But for William, the darkness was the best for dreaming. He dreamed of building things and taking them apart, like the trucks with bottle cap wheels parked under his bed, and pieces of radio that he'd crack open and wonder, if I can hear the music, then where is it? Where is the band? His grandpa's tales of magic also whispered in the pitch black of his room. Witch planes passed through the window while ghost dancers twirled around the room as if 100 men were inside their bodies. At dawn in the fields, William scanned the maze road for magical beings, then wondered as a truck rumbled past. How does its engine make it go? Pay attention where you throw that hoe, his father shouted. You'll cut off your foot. For all its power over dancers and flying things, magic could not bring the rain. Without water, the sun rose angry each morning and scorned the fields, turning the maize into dust. Without food, Malawi began to starve. Soon William's father gathered the children and said, from now on, we eat only one meal per day. Make it last. In the evenings, they sat around the lantern and ate their handful, watching hungry people pass like spirits along the roads. Money also disappeared with the rain. Pepani, his father said, I am sorry. You will have to drop out of school. Now William stood on the road, and watched the lucky students pass, alone with his monster in his belly and the lump in his throat. For weeks he suckled under the mango tree. Under he remembered the library down the road, a gift from the Americans. Does anybody know what gift it is? He found science books filled with brilliant pictures. With his English dictionary close by, William put together how engines moved those big trucks and how radios pulled their music from the sky. But the greatest picture of all was a machine taller than tallest tree with blades like a fan. A giant pinwheel? Something to catch magic? Slowly he built the sentence. Windmills can produce electricity and pump water. He closed his eyes and saw a windmill outside his home, pulling electricity from the breeze and bringing light to the dark valley. He saw the machine drawing cool water from the ground, sending it gushing through the thirsty fields, turning the maize tall and green, even when farmers' prayers for rain went unanswered. This windmill was more than a machine. It was a weapon to fight hunger. Majesty Amafipo, he whispered, I will build electric wind. In the junkyard, pieces appeared like rusted treasures in the tall grass. A tractor fan, some pipe, and bearings and bolts that required every muscle to remove. Tonga! He shouted to the birds and spiders, holding up his prize. But as William dragged his metals home, people called out, this boy is Misala. Only crazy people played with that trash. After many weeks, William arranged his pieces in the dirt. A broken bicycle, rusted bottle caps, and plastic pipes. Even a small generator that empowered a headlight on a bike. For 3 days he bolted, banged, and tingered, while chickens quacked and dogs barked, and neighbors shook their heads saying, "What's Milasa doing now?" His cousins Jeffrey and best friend Gilbert soon appeared. "Muli Bonji," they greeted, "can we help with electric wind?" "Grab your pangas and follow me," he said, and took them into the forest. Together they swung their sharp blades into the trunks of blue gum trees, then hammered them together to make the tower. Standing atop, William shouted, "Bring it up!" While the boys tugged and heaved, a crowd gathered below and gazed at this strange machine that now leaned and wobbled like clumsy giraffe. Some giggled, others teased, but William waited for the wind. What do you think is going to happen next? Like always it came, first a breeze, then a gusting gale. The tower swayed and the blades spun around. With sore hands, once slowed by hunger and darkness, William connected wires to a small bulb, which flickered at first, then surged as bright as the sun. "Tonga!" he shouted. "I have made electric wind!" "Wachibiwana!" a man yelled. "Well done!" As the doubters clapped and cheered, William knew he had just begun. Light could not fill empty bellies, but another windmill could soak the dry ground, creating food where once there was none. Majesty Mafipo, electric wind, can feed my country, William thought. And that was the strongest magic of all. So this is the picture of the book. This is William, the boy who built the windmill. The quote here says, "The story of how imagination and ingenuity can change a family, a village, and a nation." So this is William. The book is based on a true story of one William, a kid who lived in South Africa, who built the windmill. There's a picture of the windmill. So these are my props for the story Jamboree. Thank you very much.